Welcome back, everyone. In the Carter File tonight, the provincial government wants to hear proposals to grow the economy, a strategy. And tonight, St. John's Board of Trade is gearing up to have its say. It's been working on this for quite a while. Nancy Healey is a CEO of the board, and she joins us live now. Ms. Healey, I'm betting that you have a basket just brimming with ideas for economic growth. Something the board has been working on for a couple of years, I guess?
For sure, yeah. We've been working on an economic plan for the province for about 2 or 3 years. We've been bringing together other groups, chambers of commerce, industry associations from across the province, business leaders. We want to be part of the solution, as do these groups that we've brought together, including academia, public and private colleges and universities, to talk about how we can grow the economy and diversify the economy of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Are there any broad strokes or specifics, for that matter, that you have top of mind tonight?
Well, we've taken some inspiration from a few other strategies that we've looked into. The Ivany report, a lot of people might know it from Nova Scotia, but and that was a great study, and the challenges. And you look at that Ivany report, and you can insert Newfoundland and Labrador everywhere you see Nova Scotia for some of the same problems. So we're not the first jurisdiction in the world to go through the economic cycles, and having an economy so dependent on natural resources, we're going to go through these cycles. Well, we want to even those out and have a few more peaks and a lot fewer lows. So we've taken inspiration from, in particular, the Michigan Turnaround Plan, where about 100 business leaders got together and developed a strategy to make Michigan one of the top 10 states in the U.S. for investment, and they're having phenomenal success. And the keys to success that we've learned from looking at Scotland and Michigan is that it has to be private sector led, that there has to be a plan that everybody buys into, that has a stake in this, be it the private sector, governments at the municipal and provincial level, and even the federal level, academia, chambers of commerce and industry associations. So you need a plan, you need buy-in, and you need to measure it on a regular basis.
What would the components of this kind of a plan be, though? I mean, we can talk a lot about getting together and coming up with solutions, but is there anything you can look at now in this province and say this is what we should be concentrating on?
Well, we have lots of assets here, and natural resources tends to be where that's driven a big portion of our economy, and it will into the future. But it's leveraging those opportunities from our natural resources. The Ocean Supercluster right now, that $100 million, that investment. So we're going to bring together people who work in the oceans, be it in the offshore oil and gas or the fishery or whatever it may be. So leveraging and collaborating. Because we all know that there's a cyclical economy, but there's still so much opportunity for us to export. So the 3 keys that we've also learned are immigration, entrepreneurship, and diversifying, leveraging your talents and diversifying from there. So we certainly need to grow our population. You can't grow an economy if you don't grow your population, so we need more immigrant investors and entrepreneurs coming into this province. I have an aging membership in the St. John's Board of Trade, so I'd love to see some new immigrant entrepreneurs to come in and look after succession planning. So there's a lot of things, immigration, entrepreneurship, those are the keys, and the private sector driving it. The private sector is who creates wealth, jobs, and hopefully prosperity for all.
When you say private sector, only a short time left, do you mean you want government to stay out of the way?
Well, everybody has their role to play, and it's the private sector that creates wealth and creates jobs. Government is a facilitator, and they have an important role to play in keeping taxes low and regulations easy to navigate. So we all have a role to play, but we all need to be pulling on the same oar to get the boat going in the right direction.
All right, Nancy Healey, thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Thank you.